Dina Sabtu maleme Minggu aku metu mlaku-mlaku dandane necis nganggo sepatu bukan anak Dina Sirianu nongkrong ning warung lesen sing dipangan tongkol setan wedang poci pacetan ketan barang pan bayan dompet kecopetan.
Tegal is a large city in the northwest part of Central Java province of Indonesia. It is located on the north coastal of Central Java, about 175 kilometers from Semarang, the capital of the province. It had a population of 239,599 in 2010 census, but the latest official estimate in 2014 is 242,539. Its built-up area made of Tegal municipality and 12 districts spread on Tegal and Brebes regencies was home to 1,366,855 inhabitants as 210 census. It is administratively separate from Tegal Regency with borders in the south and the east. Brebes Regency borders it to the west. The Dutch East Indies colonial sugar industry originated in Tegal and the nearby city of Pekalongan. Approximately 50 kilometers to the east. The Tegal Regency remained a major sugar production center until mid-20th century. The city served as a port for exporting sugar produced on the nearby plantations. Tegal is famous for its warung, commonly called warteg or warung Tegal. It is also known for its tea products such as traditional tea and very sophisticated tea bag.
Aduh aduh nikmat rasane, aduh aduh dadi sekere, pikiran sing ruwet bisa ilang sakabeh. Aduh aduh manis rasane, aduh aduh sedep mambune. Poci gula batu karo utute sutu nganti klalen karo mantu. batu karo utu tes rutu nganti klalen karo mentu.
The city of Tegal developed from a small village called Tegal. The modernizations of the village began in the early 1530s, and it eventually became a part of the Pekalongan Regency, which admitted the existence of the Pajang Empire in central Java. The Pajang Empire was the successors of the Sultanate of Demak. The city was founded by Ki Gede Sabayu. Together with the local people, he aspired to increase the region's agriculture, exploiting its fertile soil. And because of his effort to develop the regions, he became the high leader and the symbol of the city. His coronation as a leader was held simultaneously with the traditional festival celebrating a rich agricultural harvest. In accordance with the District Ordinance Number 5, 1988, the April 12th is the anniversary of the city of Tegal. On October 8, 1945, an anti-feudalism movement called Gerakan Tiga Daerah, or Three Regions Movement, was established in Tegal, Pekalongan, and Brebes. Its goal was to replace the blue blood regions related to the kings of Yogyakarta and Surakarta with ordinary people. According to the leaders of this movement, the old regions had cooperated with the Japanese during World War II and sent people to Japanese slave labor camps. The main leader of Gerakan Tiga Daerah was Sergio, who became the new region of Pekalongan. Others were Kutil, Kami Jaya, and Engineer Sakirman. The Engineer Sakirman was the local leader of the PKI, or Indonesian Communist Party. The government of the Republic of Indonesia in Yogyakarta opposed Gerakan Tiga Daerah and declared it illegal. Other government officials and police officers were kidnapped and massacred at Talang Bridge. The Gerakan Tiga Daerah also started a racial riot against ethnic Chinese in Brebes. On the 4th of November 1945, the movement attacked the Indonesian Army headquarters and the region's office in Pekalongan. The rebels were defeated by the Indonesian Army in a fierce battle on 21st December 1945, and most of their leaders were arrested and imprisoned. This rebellion is called the Three Regions Affairs. During the unrest following the resignations of President Suharto in 1998, Tegal was the site of extensive protests and occasional violence against local government officials, especially in June 1998. Tegal has its own language, known as Bahasa Tegal. Some Indonesian comedians speak it because its accent and dialects arouse amusement. The greeting, "How are you?" translates to "Kepriben kabare?" It's common practice for people in Tegal to call their friends John, Jack, or Cakwir. The translations for daddy is Casak, mommy is Jok, a younger brother is addressed as Yerik, and an older brother as Sahang. Many other words can only be understood by native Tegals. Bahasa Tegal also has many Arabic loan words such as Yaher, Yahanu, and Majnun. Thank you.